This is the wrong one to film. It's a great experience. I mean, it's very interesting. I feel like with Jose, we've almost developed our own language. First of all, we have to constantly translate from each other. Our sense of humor is so dry, we have no idea which one is being serious or not. So Jose might even tell me to do, a tapping Eddie Van Halen fill, and I don't know if he's for real or not. So even half of the things that are on the record weren't even supposed to be there, and we just made them up, and they're better than even reality. So this is sort of our own process. I don't work with anybody else like that, and it's great. It really is. And we also have, that is half humor right there, but we also really do have our own sort of language where we, here I need this to sound like a cloud that is crying, but the dream is over there. Because it's very interesting, because Jose's also comes from film and from theater, and so a lot of things are analogies and very visual, whereas, I come from almost purely music. So again, everything is getting translated a little bit, which is great, because it's all open and very creative and improvisatory. Even though the songs are, Jose comes in, songs are written, a lot of parts are exactly how he wants them. We sort of just replay them in the studio. So it's all sorts of interlocking pieces making the process. Compositions, each one is its own sort of journey. I think probably the most special parts about them is, I think Jose kind of comes at things from a different angle from other people, because he is sort of multidisciplinary. So it's, sort of not stuck so much in his musical ways. Some people are just sort of have a tunnel vision and only see things one way. And it feels like there's multiple influences going on. And sort of, I actually think that he's naturally coming at things the way that I tell a lot of artists to come at things, which is that we are telling stories and we're making little movies. And a lot of people are too involved in the music. They're so excited about, this chord and that chord, which Jose also gets excited about certain chords and things, which is cool. But I think compositionally, things there are stories being told, and sort of my goal as a producer is that every song is sort of like its own little film, and you have to bring someone through that story. And so these are very well formed in that manner, and so it actually makes my job a little bit easier in that the landscape that we're navigating is already very interesting. Jose brings a great enthusiasm to every piece, which is really great. I mentioned even like being excited about certain chords or bass lines, and just even different small parts that other people might not be so excited about. And I feel like his focus on those details and sort of a natural talent for the instruments is the strongest thing that Jose brings to the table. And then we'll also being open. It's actually interesting. He's got a very strong duality in that some things he sort of is like, absolutely, I know it has to be exactly this way, like whatever it is. And then at the same time, he's also very open. If I have an idea, oh, maybe it should sound like this, or maybe it should be on the guitar instead of the bass. He's also very open while also still wanting a very specific thing. And that's actually a rare quality in a musician or an artist. A lot of people are either one or the other. They're too much head in the clouds, like, oh, whatever happens, happens. Or they're too much like, oh, it's got to be this way, and I don't hear anything else. And Jose brings to the table like a very good balance of the two of those things.